Hi guys, welcome back on board of Crypto Cruiser. It's me Chris, and today we're going to talk about Algorand. Uh, Algorand, what this blockchain is all about, what makes it unique. Of course, we're going to talk about some chart analysis. Algo compared to USD, and Algo compared to the Bitcoin chart as well, to BTC. But before we start talking about Algorand, we need to talk about Bitcoin and how I was able to predict that we're going to 69,000 and 70,000, and we're almost there. So perfectly predicted at price of around um, below 60,000. I was able to nail that move. I mean, to be fair, it's been playing out exactly as I've predicted. And on the 4 hourly chart, as we can clearly see, we've been setting up high lows and of course high highs. And right here, uh, I told you the price of below 60,000. I said I anticipate the next move to be on the upside and start testing this previous resistance line. Here, this resistance line. I anticipate to take out this local top at 64,500 and consolidate above. And that's what we did. And then another move on the upside to take out this previous local top at 66,500 and start hitting price of above 68,000, and that prediction come out right as well. So it's been playing out to a T, and I think next week, as I've said, by 24th of October, I anticipate start hitting prices, all-time high prices, and potentially going above 77, above 76, 77,000 dollars for BTC, for Bitcoin. Overall, the chart looks bullish, especially here, this huge triangle pattern, as you can clearly see it on the 4 hourly chart, setting up lower highs and higher highs, and we broke out of it on 19th of September on the upside. We tested it once, we tested it twice, and continuation of the trend on the upside. And the measurement move is above 77,000, and this is another confirmation of my projection, of my analysis to go above 76, 77,000 by 24th of October 2024. And of course, my personal opinion, once BTC start hitting prices of above 70,000 and start hitting prices of all-time highs, I think the Bitcoin dominance will actually crash, and some of the altcoins will outperform Bitcoin in the immediate short term. For the next 5-6 months, some of the altcoins will go absolutely ballistic, absolutely nuts, my personal opinion, and they will most probably will outperform Bitcoin, some of them. And I think potentially Algorand can be one of those. So let's just talk about Algorand and why I think Algorand has a potential to do that. Well, first of all, Algorand is self-sustaining. It's very decentralized, extremely secure. It's a low-cost transaction, and a lot of users makes it Algorand a very attractive chain for developers and just people to join that network. And of course, according to the Metcalfe law, that's what makes one network truly unique and special and valuable, is the people who actually want to join that same network. Um, what makes Algorand unique is the invented to speed up transactions and improve efficiency in response to the slow transaction times of Bitcoin and other blockchains. Algorand is designed so that there are lower transaction fees as well as no mining like Bitcoin's energy intensive process, as it is based on permissionless, pure proof of stake blockchain protocol. I mean, I think Algorand has potential, but again, I have to say, anything I say in this video is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research. Let's look at the market capitalization of Algorand and the previous all-time high. The actual all-time high of market capitalization for Algorand was around 13 billion, and at the time of recording this video is around a billion, so 13x. And if we go to 13x, that will make um, that will make for an Algorand of a price of around above 16, between 16 and 18 cents. So yeah, I mean, let's say roughly 20 cents from here. um, I think potentially for Algorand, the market capitalization, my personal opinion, because we have a total supply and maximum supply of Algorand tokens of around 10 billion, and the circulating supply at the time of recording this video is around 8 billion and 320 million. So we need, in order for Algorand to reach price of around $10, we need 83 billion market capitalization. So is that possible for Algorand to accomplish and to reach an 83 billion market capitalization? My personal opinion, yes. Why? Well, because we have to see the previous bull cycle in 2021. Chains such as Dogecoin, BNB, Binance, Algorand, Cardano, ADA, and just to name a few, they actually they went above 100 billion market capitalization. I think Algorand is definitely more valuable than Dogecoin, strictly fundamentally speaking. So potentially, I can see my personal opinion that Algorand can go prices of around 83 billion market capitalization, and to have and to hit prices of $10. Of course, let's look at the charts and see how potentially can play out. Well, we've been consolidating, and we've been in this bottom formation, in this channel pattern for many years. Let's say from, I mean, if I can zoom out, I mean, I would say from June 2022. So that's at least like 2 years and 3 months. And we've been into this consolidation zone in this channel pattern. So for me, I'd like to see a bullish momentum on the upside for Algorand to start hitting prices of around 33, 34 cents, maybe potentially even 40 cents. We snap to 40 cents, probably will correct, will test this previous resistance line. So quite a lot of times acting as resistance, we turn it into support. So from 40 cents, we drop down to around 32, 33 cents, and then quickly snap on the upside and start testing prices of its previous all-time high. Why do I think so? Because Algorand is a very explosive coin. We can clearly see here from 21st of December till 8th of February. So that's around a month, let's say 40 days. We went from a price of 26 cents to 185, almost $2. So I think once we go to 40 cents, correct a little bit, we test this previous resistance line uh, and tap 32 cents, we can quickly go to 250, 260 for Algorand, and that's gonna catch a lot of people off guard, and they will underestimate how explosive Algorand actually is. And from that moment on, once we consolidate above its previous all-time high at price of around 250, 280, between 250 and 280, probably it's gonna take us, a few months to consolidate. Maybe we're gonna form like a reverse head and shoulders, forming the right shoulder, and then potentially once we start hitting price of above $3, we probably come back, we retest 250, and then snap on the upside. And of course, once we start hitting prices of above $3, then we're gonna have price discovery, and we can quickly snap to $10 and above. I mean, of course, I don't think we're gonna go to over $10, but let's say roughly between 8, 9, $10. I know this is all uh, unpredictable, and I mean, I don't have a magic ball. I don't know exactly how it's gonna play out, but in my opinion, Algorand have bottomed, and there's gonna be more bullish momentum for the months, for the weeks, and for the months to come, especially once Bitcoin start hitting prices of all-time high. I think Algorand has potential on the upside, but let's see how it's gonna play out. This whole thing, it can be very possibly invalidated, but so far so good. I mean, we've been holding this resistance line for quite a bit, and let's see if we're gonna snap on the upside the way I'm anticipating. Of course, again, I have to repeat myself. This is not the financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do your diligence and make your own research, because this is not the financial advice. Let's talk about Algorand compared to the BTC, and we can clearly see we've been here into this channel, and on the upside, on this resistance line, we had around three touches: once, twice on 10th of August 2020, and then at its previous all-time high on 13th of September of 2021. So potentially, I'm not gonna be surprised if we go and test this previous resistance line again. So from the bottom, if we measure it from the bottom to that from to that to test this resistance line again, it will be at around I would say um, 15x, or maybe let's say 20x. Um, on the BTC, that means 40x, and 40x, of course, because I think Bitcoin will double. But even if we go above that, this can be potentially 50x, right? So 50x will make prices for algo to be above $6-7. Another possibility, but then we're gonna have price discovery, as I've mentioned, and we can quickly snap to prices of from, let's say, $3-4. We can quickly snap to prices to 7-8, even $10 potentially in a matter of weeks or even days. Um, yeah, that's it for Algorand. I think there's gonna be more bullish momentum, of course, once Bitcoin start hitting prices all, above 70,000 and all-time highs. And I think Algorand has the potential to actually outperform BTC once the real altcoin season happens, and once the Bitcoin dominance breaks down on the downside. I think Algorand has some quite good fundamentals and very explosive um, characteristics that can be beneficial for you. Once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for yeah, watching my videos. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to subscribe to my Patreon, because I work for you guys on the Patreon, I give you an exclusive content with a lot of time spent in research. Of course, my crypto guidebook, over 60 pages, filled with very useful information. But not only that, chart analysis, update you on different circumstances of how the out season and the Bitcoin markets will develop, and how they will perform, in my opinion. And I think it'll be quite useful, because I mean, without you guys in Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. So I really appreciate all the support from the guys in the Patreon, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to my YouTube, subscribe to my Patreon, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.